Hi everyone, let's learn on counter trade. Before we continue, have you ever heard about barter trade, compensation trade, counter purchase trade, or buyback trade? The first one is barter trade. Basically, barter trade is an exchange of goods without involving money or no cash settlement. It is a straightforward exchange of goods and services between the respective parties. In addition, they also enter into a single commercial agreement even though the goods are exchanged in more than one way. In the agreement, the value or price of the good or services being exchanged are not being mentioned, only a statement describing the quality and also the quantity of the good is made. The first category is total compensation. The deals are full exchange of good for goods. The goods being exchanged are valued in currency term. In addition, once the counterparty has shipped his good to the original seller, the payment will be made. Thereafter, when he has shipped his good to the counterparty, he will claim the sum due to him from the said bank. Therefore, the settlement will be partly in the form of good and partly in cash. The settlement pattern is quite similar to that of total compensation, except that the cash receipt is split. The part of the amount will go to the original seller. The third one is counter purchase trade. It also known as a parallel trade. The original seller enters into an obligation to purchase goods which are valued at a percentage in terms of the value of the good he is to supply. There are two separate commercial contracts, one that the original seller to supply and the other one which he is to receive from the counterparty. Fund will be remitted and kept in an escrow account until it is reclaimed at a later date when the parallel goods have been shipped. The last one is buyback trade. It consists of industrial cooperation and also offset. Also known as a cooperation or take-back trade. Industrial cooperation means a large corporation based in a developed country negotiate with the counterparty to install manufacturing equipment in a later undeveloped country and provide the technical know-how relating to the manufacturing activities. In exchange, the large corporation will take a proportion of the output and the remaining goods will be sold by the counterparty to cover the expenses and make some profit. The second one is offset. It classified under two categories, which is direct offset and also indirect offset. Direct offset is where the counterparty's goods are used in the aircraft or military equipment that is to be supplied by the original seller to the counterparty, while indirect offset, the goods that the counterparty provides may not be used in the said aircraft or military equipment. Thank you and all the best.
Created using Powtoon.